There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Time again for the Underdog Show, starring that champion of champions, Underdog.
When in this world the headlines read of those whose hearts are filled with greed, and rob and steal from those who need to right this wrong with blinding speed, goes Underdog, 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 Underdog. Speed of writing, roar of thunder, fighting all who rob or plunder. Underdog, Underdog, Underdog.
At the Midtown Modern Art Museum, a special showing was being held for the famous painting Whistler's Father. This one painting alone was worth a fortune, and the police were worried.
It is a big responsibility they've placed on our shoulders, men. I've no doubt some gang of thieves will try to make off with the painting.
But there's so many entrances to this place, Chief. How can we guard them all? We're not Underdog, you know. There's no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Yeah, Underdog. It's a sight for sore eyes, yeah. Will you stay here at the museum and guard the painting of Whistler's father?
I'll guard it here each day, you'll see, and at night I'll take it home with me.
Wonderful. Now we haven't got a worry in the world.
But the chief of police would not have been so happy had he known of the special meeting that was about to take place in the underground hideout of Riffraff.
Now, gang, I've called you all together to tell you about a big robbery I got planned. But first, let me tell you what we got going for us with this gang. Take Sandy the safecracker. He is the best in the business. Give him a sample of your fingers, Sandy. Next is the top gunman of all times, Mooch. Show him, Mooch. Okay, Mooch. I said that's enough, Mooch. All right already. We also have with us the best getaway car driver in the business, Spinny Wheels. Where are you, Spinny? And of course, we happen to have the greatest bomb tosser in the world, Dynamite. Show him your pitching arm, Dinah. Yes, sirree. We got the greatest gang here in the world, and naturally, I am the greatest leader of crooks anywhere, right? I think maybe you guys didn't hear me. I said I am the greatest leader of crooks, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
Reach it.
Yeah, he's the best. Griffith's the best.
You tell him. So, with this kind of gang, we cannot miss on the new job. Yes, Mooch?
What is it, boss? What's the job?
We are stealing Whistler's father.
I know about that painting. It's being guarded by Underdog.
Now hold on to your horses. This is one time Underdog will not bother us.
Why not?
Because we are going to be using new tactics for this caper. War tactics like they use in jungles and all. The Guerrilla War Tactics.
Guerrilla?
Right. Not even Underdog will be able to stop us when we use guerrilla war tactics.
Is Riffraff right? What are these guerrilla war tactics? There's plenty of excitement ahead in our next episode.
There was trouble brewing in Bongo Congo today. The king, unaware of this, sat in his throne room, while the infamous Itchy brother and his crooked confederate Biggie Rat were plotting to steal the kingdom.
Listen, Guy, this is Biggie talking, see? Stick with me and you'll be king.
Oh, but gee, Big, I don't dig all this royal ruckus, nighten up guys and all.
Yeah? Well, you'll do like I say, because you're after the scratch, same as me.
Okay, Big, I dig.
Right. Now go over the plan like I gave it to you.
Well, I tell my royal relatives I'm like a new brand of man, full of brotherly love and all that jazz, and once we get him off the big seat, I take over.
While Biggie and Itchy were discussing their scheme for unseating the king, little did they know that Odie Coloni, true blue friend and servant of the king, was listening in.
Hey, Big, something flipped.
Behind that screen, a spy. Get him, you blockhead.
On guard, you pretender to the throne.
The brave and courageous Odie Coloni put up a tremendous battle. The spunky, skunky servant landed blow after blow, again and again.
Hey, man, would you, cut the square talk? It's plain like paper. I'm winning this fight.
All right, you mugs, knock it off. Itchy, get a rope and give the skunk a noose tie.
You treacherous traitors will never win over my king. Do what you will with me, but justice will surely... Oh, man, you are a square. All set now, Biggie. What say we cut for the castle?
Yeah, and don't worry, Coloni. We'll be back to finish you in royal style. Open up in there. This is Biggie talking, see? Well, now you mugs are getting smart.
Maybe the gods don't, know who you are, Big.
Wise gods, huh? Nobody stops Biggie. All right, Itchy, climb.
Gee, Big, I don't go this hook and ladder jazz. I'm more a ground-type fireman.
Climb.
Hey, royal brother of mine, old Itchy's had a change of heart.
Confound it, can't I have any privacy?
Wait up, King, I'm telling you for real. I heard some important news.
What kind of news? You're in big trouble, Casey, and Itchy wants to help. Well, all right, but hurry, it's time for polishing my crown. Well, what's this important news?
Subjects are getting restless, they say you've lost touch.
Lost touch? They're talking revolution, Casey. Guillotine, deadheads, that sort of thing. This is terrible. What can I do?
Well, go out and get among the roundos, King. Learn to rock.
Preposterous. I'd have to leave an empty throne. Now, don't you worry, Casey. Itchy here is ready for throne sitting. No charge. Look at that stringy mane. He could never pass as king. Now, watch this, Casey. Now, you put on this disguise. Give Itchy your robe and you're set.
Hey, man, dig this crazy cape.
Shut up, blockhead. Now, Casey, you go on and find out what the mob thinks of you. Guards! Guards! A thief, an assassin! Shoot the mug!
Well, things really look bad. Will King Leonardo escape from his own gods? Will Biggie and Itchy take over? Will Odie Coloni get free and help the king? We'll find out in our next exciting episode, Nose for the Noose. When we left King Leonardo, Biggie Rat and Itchy Brother had put their throne-stealing plot into action. Odie Coloni, faithful servant of the king, was tied up in Biggie's apartment, the noose drawing tighter and tighter around his neck. King Leonardo himself was feverishly trying to escape the palace guards. Turning to look back, the king saw Biggie Rat in the palace window, painting himself to look like Odie Coloni. But there was little time to think what this meant. Leaping the palace wall, the king looked desperately for a place to hide. Luckily, there happened to be a suitable hole nearby.
I say, Governor, you're lying on me lunch. A jelly sandwich it was, too. Not much now.
They can't do this to me. I'm the king of all the Bongo Congo. I'll show those traitors that... Wanted dead or alive. Thief, assassin, and impersonator of king. 10,000 bongo skins reward. Oh, no. All is lost. No hope. No hope at all. And where in this time of need is my trusted true blue servant? Where is... It can't be. It can't. But it is.
Sure enough, the king had picked up the trace of his loyal servant. In fact, Odi Coloni at that moment was right under, or over, the king's nose. The loyal servant had freed the first of his bonds. He was moving toward freedom.
Locked. Well, no door will keep the king from his true blue servant.
Is it truly you, sire? Is it my king dressed in rags?
Of course it's me, confound it. Pull my head out of this wall. Where were you, true blue Odie? Gone when I needed you.
I overheard the plot of those two traitors, your majesty, but they caught me and tied me hand and foot. Did they...
Yes, they have the throne.
Then you shall return to claim it.
I'm a hunted man. They even have a reward out for me. And that foul Biggie Rat has painted himself to look like you. No one will suspect them now.
But you shall find a way. Permit me to help your majesty reach the palace in secret. Put your hands here, sire. Together we shall dash forward, vault, and land on the palace roof. We can enter the throne room from there.
It's hopeless. Hopeless, I tell you. I've lost my throne forever.
No, sire. Your brave and unrelenting spirit has given us an idea. I'm certain it will work. Today is the dedication of the 1 billionth bongo drum made in your drum factory. Itchy Brother, acting in your place, will have to be there for the dedication. And Biggie Rat, disguised as myself, must be with him.
So Biggie and Itchy will be there. And then...
I understand, sire. Oh, your idea is indeed unusual. We must be quick to prepare ourselves.
Look there! It's not the king at all!
Look at that stringy mane. It's Itchy Brother.
And that's Biggie Rat with him!
But where is the king?
Here is your king.
And there must be just punishment for these two.
And there must be just punishment for these two.
Wonderful, your majesty. Well said.
Once more, King Leonardo and True Blue Odi Coloni have proven that crime does not pay. But have Biggie and Itchy learned their lesson? We'll find out in our next exciting episode with the King and Odi.
Riffraff, with his gang of thieves, planned to steal a valuable painting being guarded by Underdog.
Not even Underdog will be able to stop us when we use guerrilla war tactics.
But, gosh, boss, what are guerrilla war tactics?
I am glad you asked that question, Mooch. If all of you will kindly look at the screen, I will turn on this movie projector. One of the tactics of guerrilla warfare is called hit and run. Just watch. The next tactic of guerrilla warfare is camouflage. The next tactic of guerrilla warfare is sabotage.
How's about having one of my cigarettes, Guy?
Great, Guy. Thanks.
And finally, another tactic of guerrilla warfare is the sneak attack. to steal the painting right out from under Underdog's nose. Tomorrow, it's tactic number 1, hit and run.
Next morning at the Midtown Museum...
Sweet Polly Purebred, what are you doing here? I have a feeling that trouble may appear.
Nonsense, Underdog. Who would dare to try and steal the painting with you on guard?
But at that very moment, outside the museum...
Okay, gang. Put on the disguises. It's time to hit and run. On your mark, get set, get ready.
No one would be silly enough to try to steal the painting with you here, Underdog. What is it? What in the world is happening in here?
Horses in a museum are cause for alarm, but I'll make sure that they do no harm.
The painting! Underdog! It's gone!
Then that wasn't horses that came our way. That was thieves, but I'll save the day.
Look up there! We made it! The finish line! What finish line?
It's the finish line for you if I don't get that painting before I count 2.
Run for it!
I can't go after them, though I'd rather. I must return with Whistler's father.
Gosh, boss, that hit and run didn't work so good.
Yeah, but wait till we use our next step in guerrilla warfare. Camouflage and sabotage. Underdog will never know what hit him.
Camouflage and sabotage. What will this mean to Underdog? Will the painting be stolen even while he stands guard? Will Underdog really fail? There's plenty of excitement ahead in our next episode.